Hello and welcome back to Tiny Rogues. I'm Areima, and today I actually wanted to check out, so someone pointed out that the cinder levels are actually already available. And I kind of wanted to just take a look at these on camera. This is actually the first time I've looked at these. So they basically just seem to be extra difficulties. And the only goal is to defeat death, which gives me the impression that these difficulty increases were probably in existence before, like Mega Death and Between Heaven and Hell. Let's see. So bosses have 25% less health and armor in the first phase, but more in the second. Starting weapon has a negative enchantment. Weapons are more likely to spawn with negative enchantments. Floors contain up to 3 times more packs of enchanted enemies. Stamina regen is delayed by 3 seconds on floor 1. Oh, okay, so your stamina is bad on floor 1, 2, and 3 with decreasing amounts. I will say that it is good to know that those exist, but we're probably, like, I'm failing 2/3 of my runs at this point, and we have a lot to unlock. So I feel like it might be a little early to start doing those. As it stands, I need to get a win with a character that I have not won with yet. So, just going through the list of the ones that I haven't won with. I think I'm going to give Bandit another shot. And we're just going to try and see about getting a win. So we learned last time that we need to get either pure evil to go to hell, pure good to go to heaven, or lawful to go to the shadow plane. So, depending on our choices, we can basically use that as information to figure out what we want to do. I think that's going to the shadow plane and sitting on the throne is kind of like a good general thing to go for, because we can always get the lawful. Lawful doesn't really affect the good and evil, but we can also get evil pretty easily just by going to the the black market. That being said, I don't know if the black market is enough to get full evil. I think fully in one direction requires +4 if it's the same as lawful. It's either +3 or +4. I'm not 100% sure on that. Gaia armor, stamina surge is permanent. My current armor is better than that because I get ambush at the beginning, which is increased damage and movement speed for a few seconds. And the damage is pretty nice as long as I manage to finish things off in the first few rooms. It's nice enough that I'm not doing my usual bomb everything in the room trick, because realistically speaking, these first few rooms are not arduously slow as they are in the base game. I also have the thing, is that just my talent? Yeah, every time I finish a combat encounter, I get some money. So this character does have very good economy. A cursed mimic wooden chest, interesting. Ideally, I would like to get to the bosses of either heaven or hell, so we're going to be looking for the chances to become good or evil very heavily. You know what? A bomb build would actually be a lot of fun. I might push for a bomb build. So let's go for an offhand, because I know that there's a really cool bomb offhand. Plus, this is actually just a relatively good perk in general. And I know that there is a particular NPC. I don't remember the exact qualifications of what makes them spawn, but there's a particular NPC that gives you, like, all of the bomb stuff, like, all at once. He sells bombs, he sells dynamite, and he sells both of the bomb set items, just all at once. The quiver does increase explosion damage. Okay. Invincibility. Okay. The game's hearing it. So now we just need, like, an explosive bow or explosive crossbow. And with 2 explosion items, I feel like we've seeded the information there. This is dex only. Strength gives no weapon damage because it doesn't scale, 1% more damage dealt, and low capacity. We'll take the bombs. Try and keep on the lookout for secret doors, but I am very shit at noticing them. As I've mentioned many times in many videos, I just I do glance around the room, but I just often just miss them. Primary type distressing damage, involves into a magical trimarang, does chain lightning. I don't really want a magic weapon, so we'll take the guns for now. Oh, but that does get rid of... Those are actually pretty nice guns, though. Honestly, maybe just sell those. Got so bogged down by the tornado there that I didn't realize that there wasn't an enemy there anymore. Kind of funny. I think most of the bomb and explosion related stuff is under dexterity. So regardless of the weapon we use... Ah, hey, here's the bomb shop. So we need... Oh, this is... He doesn't give me the set item. Okay, so dropping a bomb gives me swiftness. And then we can grab this helm for explosion damage and radius. And then we'll buy some bombs and we'll buy some dynamite. Did we accidentally go over? We did. So honestly, we'll just take those off. Yeah, I'm gonna do the bomb build. So does that... It does affect my little grenade perk. Very nice. So I don't necessarily have to do that. Let's go for the set item. That's actually very nice. That's very, very nice. It does a lot of damage already. Beautifully done. Beautifully done. I need something that, like, gives me more bombs. that'd be good. Critical multiplier, dash length, point of suppression. Can bombs critically hit? I don't know if they can. We'll take the suppression charm. That gives me a little bit more defense during boss fights. Suppression is basically an extra heart that only can be triggered by bosses. Rat. And we got more bombs. Nice. Yeah, we need a new weapon. Bomb staff? Bomb staff. No bomb staffs. I really wanted a bomb staff. Could we have rerolled those things? We could not have. Let's get more dice. Is this periodic? I'm gonna check in a second. This is periodically. Okay, so periodical things will also benefit us. I don't really want any of those things. We'll take the beef. Yeah, I guess that even though we don't generate bombs, I guess that technically on some level this periodical effect does do the same thing as generating bombs would. Pawn shop. Out of these things, I would just sell the gloves, because if we get more strength, we can... Actually, we can wear this now. I don't really care to upgrade my white weapon, so I'm just not even gonna bother. Okay, we need to make a circular around the room. Avoid these guys trapping me somewhere. Wine is mostly damage over time, right? I don't think I don't do any damage over time yet. Illegal gun parts may come in handy. This guy just sells bombs. If I equip my SMGs, is that good enough? Nah, no, it's not good enough. I don't know if there's much value here. We could go for evil. Now let's go for evil and buy the illegal gun parts. And then we'll be on the lookout for black markets. My trait alone is doing the majority of the damage that I do per room. I mean, it's benefited from all of my other stuff, but... Wait, you gain no more strength, no more stats from strength, dexterity, or intelligence, but the penalties from exceeding your equip load capacity are reversed. What are the penalties for encumbered? Top end damage, critical chance penalty, movement speed, stamina, and mana regen. Interesting. Also, I'm leaning evil. I think bandits or raider. Bandit raider? Raiders is trait. Bandits this thing. Leans evil at the beginning. That is really interesting. I've never seen that before. I do think I'm going to need to reroll though. Strength also counts towards dexterity. Here we go. Explosion damage from you and your companions inflict instability and armor break. There we go. I just wanted an explosion thing. Let's get an accessory. We have some bombs to spend, so we will bomb that guy right at the beginning there. I feel like my gun is currently insignificant to the entire affair here. It's very slowly poking him for like 200 damage, and then my bomb hits him for like 1300. Mostly just dodging. I stepped back into the laser, I think. I think that's what happened there. Apparently, we have used more than 50 dice. I just got an achievement for that. Although I don't know why I got it then, because I obviously wasn't using dice in the middle of the fight there. Attack speed of guns and cannons, that's probably what we're going to go for. Because it's very likely that we're going to end up with a gun or a cannon. Maybe a cannon. We're going to take the law points, just because this is extra stuff. And... 1% damage to health. And because if we don't get enough evil, we can at least go for shadow. These are all accessories, though. I mean, we don't currently have a gun or a cannon, so we can take that and just hold on to it for later. I mean, we have the pistols, but I like my quiver, giving me benefits to my bombs. And will get me crit chance. Let's take the gold. That was really nice. Don't really want the curse, and more bombs is just good. Jeez, the explosion range, though, is just so good. Rare weapons, please get me something explosive. Primary attack does a bunch of cold damage, a giant crossglaive that does judgment, or, I mean, this is at least better than my current crossbow. I don't know if that's actually true anymore. Swords. Wow, that is surprisingly annoying. Give me just a second. Okay, there is no way to specifically turn off the sound of weapons. So I'm either going to have to deal with this for as long as I can until the sound effect gets too toxic and I can't deal with it anymore. Or I will take a less effective weapon. It's already happening. Honestly, we do enough damage with our bombs and everything that I'm not too worried about it. Need to start saving our bombs, though. Wow, that's a lot of strength scaling. Okay. Didn't really plan on grabbing that much strength, but that's okay. We can easily take the health damage here. The soul hearts that we have. Invincibility after dash. Sure. We'll take some strength because we get bonus from it. I believe strength gives damage anyways, so it's like just 1% flat damage. Melee weapons. Not likely that I'm going to get a melee weapon that I want. My actual gun does literally no damage, but like, it doesn't matter because, well, my bombs do plenty. I mean, freaking look at that. Fantastic amount of damage. Ooh. I didn't realize it was curved like that. He almost got me. It would have only gone to suppression, which is one of the reasons why suppression is so good. We basically have one free hit during boss fights. I think it prevents one hit, so it doesn't even count towards everything. Increased fire status effect. I don't think my explosions do... Yeah, explosive damage doesn't just automatically do a status effect. Increased damage at close range. That's not going to be good. Bows and crossbows. I mean, I guess we'll just take this to sell. Ah, I could have rerolled. Damn it. I always forget to check. I do think I'm going to take a heart first here. Just because the heart's not actually a defensive option. It's also a offensive option with being able to get like extra booze and stuff like that. So I will say, playing Void Rain's Bonner Heart, which if you haven't checked it out, it's an absolutely fantastic bullet hell game. I'm playing on my channel now. Has maybe slightly better at this game as well because I'm just like getting back into the bullet hellisms. And that bullet hell is... It's more difficult on the bullet hell parts than this game is, but it's less about builds than this game is. I accidentally dropped a bomb in the middle of that thing. I literally slipped and pressed the button, so I can't actually grab this now, which is deeply disappointing. So, it's making me better at the bullet hell and the dodging, but it's definitely not making me better at the game in general. At the same time, I don't think I'm necessarily doing bad. Yeah, let's go ahead and sell that, because it's a good weapon. Don't get me wrong. Definitely good. But, I really don't like how it sounds. There's a chance that the Sheriff Belt becomes good eventually, and there's a chance that the Ember Ring becomes good eventually, and I don't need money that badly. So we're going to take a key here. I think strength, because it's just plus damage, technically does make my bomb stronger, right? Something to keep in mind. Let's go to the shop. Oh, here we go. So, primary attacks deal explosion damage and trigger your okay, grenade launcher is probably it, but we're gonna check the rest first because I have been called out on not checking things. A whole bunch of bomb damage. Honestly, grenade launcher is still better. And the sniper rifle. Grenade launcher. That is exactly what we were looking for. And then we're going to save the gun parts because we want this to take it to 4. And we'll put the belt on here. I like your shop. They kind of reminds me of, I forgot what they're called. And someone's going to probably call me out on this one, but it's the Star Trek guys. The ones that, steal robots in the desert of Tatooine. This one does make loud noises, but it's a little bit... Ooh, this was cursed. I didn't even notice. It's a little bit less annoying than the other ones. Okay. I turned off auto-equip, and then I immediately realized that I actually really liked auto-equip, so give me a second. Yeah, auto-equip has only screwed me over once by equipping something. For the most part, it's generally been a good thing. I turned it back on. There's going to be a lot of explosion noises in this video. It's a lot less annoying than the high-pitched whine of that harp, though. Plus, I actually feel like my build is actually doing buildy things now. It's not super strong yet, but we'll get there. Dude literally, like, tried to stand on me. I get, like, so focused on what the boss is doing that I often don't watch the boss itself. And them just trying to, like, physically move into you always throws me off. I actually lost a little bit of explosion damage because of the quiver there. And, yeah, it doesn't actually activate. Okay. Completing a combat encounter without taking damage, gain concentration. Concentration is buff that gives 100% of infusion buffs, lasts 1 room. You lose it when you take damage. Magic Find and Stamina. I mean, the mining helmet's really good, though. I think I'll take the Magic Find and get rid of the Gold Charm because I make a lot of money on a bandit anyways. Let me think. So this needs mostly strength. Why is the fox in here? Like, I get the wizards and I get the worm books, which are really cool, by the way. But what's the fox about? Like, how does that relate to the library? The sunken desert library thing. Rare weapons? I mean, might as well look, right? Recurve bow, bola crossbow, blind dragon sword. Yeah, I didn't think that they were going to be better. Okay. Never said that I thought they were going to be better. Just said it's worth looking. Who knows? There might have been like some sort of legendary explosion weapon that we haven't invested in yet. Don't judge me. I can hear you judging me. I'm actually right behind you. Anyways, every 5 attacks, your next primary attack is a guaranteed crits. Modifiers to movement speed also apply to attack speed. Combat start and take damage. Form a war cry. Nah. Gain more stats from strength, but burdened. Blah, blah, blah. Focus might, dealing a lethal. I'm never going to stop attacking for a second. Repeated attacks. I don't do that. Attack speed based on the dexterity scaling of your weapon. Taunt to charm an enemy. You gain arrogance. Arrogance grants 100% increased damage from non-crits. Okay. Melee attack the nearest enemy every 8 melees. Gain berserk. Berserk grants 20% more attack and movement speed. On taking damage or death defy. Boozer. There we go. Like, all of those were just... This is a soul shop, I think? Yeah. All of those were just kind of, like, right next to being useful. You know what? I like the grenade launcher enough. Let's enchant it. And then we are going to take it to +4. There we go. And check the... Oh, we don't have a key! Deeply unfortunate. Okay, so that adds good. That's good to know. I actually don't want to do that then. What does tequila do? Critical hit multiplier. Let's just go for some beer here. We can grab 3 beers. Okay, so that is 6% increased damage. Hell yeah. Weapon's already enchanted. You don't have a key, though. That is deeply unfortunate. Okay, we need to make sure we have a key at all times. We do have a bomb for this. Yeah, that was a pretty significant damage upgrade. I mean, we did just upgrade our weapon 3 times. Charcoal pine resin. We're about to fight a boss, so we can just go ahead and use it. We're going to be a little low on souls for the law shop, but... Excuse me. Those did not hit me. Its feathers have weird hitboxes. Maybe it's just because they're moving weird. That's what's going on. We're gonna hold off on healing for now until we get down to 1 heart left. We do have 1 thing if we want to reroll here. Increased explosion damage per bomb you have. Okay. That's probably what we want to take. We're not gonna put it on right away because we don't have any bombs. And this does increase attack speed. Just straight up attack speed, attunements. Sorry, armor. I don't know why I said attunement. Damage to dragons. What's the cheapest one? I'll take the cheapest one. Because I don't really want any of them. Alchemy stash? No, let's take bombs. And then we will equip this accessory at the end of this room here. Very nice. Okay. I'll put this on. It'll tune at the end of the next room. Make sure we take a key here so we can get to the black market in the future. Noticeable loss of attack speed, but it will be an increase in damage because my trait is also exploding. Yeah, 15% increased damage. Let's take the consumables because we might be able to get more bombs. Gotta kind of shoot where they're going, not where they are. If we equip this, we can pick that up. And then we're never going to want that. We can pick that up. Cost me 5% damage to open this door, basically. But the events can be so good. Wait, did we take off our suppression charm? No, it's just... It doesn't really appear. Okay. Stem the burnt tree? Sure. We went for strength here instead of a set item, mostly just because I haven't taken stats for a little while. Be nice if I could, like, use my bombs to open stuff. Wait, can I? And I just haven't been doing that the whole time? I need to check. I meant, like, use my grenade launcher, sorry, not my bombs. Obviously, I can use my bombs to open bomb doors. Come on. Okay, so let's take this. Use the soul heart. Take this. We don't need the wine. Cursed bombs? No thanks. I have all the right charms on, right? Because I pressed a few buttons there that I didn't mean to press. There we go. Let's take the set item. There's a good chance it's something good. Does cost a key, though, but we don't have any other rooms here. Damage to dragons, again. Okay. Let's take these 2 items. Anti-set item? I mean... I understand the implications here that I could have put on those 2 items. Which way is he going? This way? Okay. Dash across. Now that we've actually fought this guy, for realsies at least once or twice. I kind of get him a little bit more. I was actually struggling with him for a very funny reason in the past, and that is that every time I fought him, I killed him very, very quickly, so I had no idea what he did. Dude's just trying to run into me right now. Trust. Ah, come on. I didn't notice the little projectiles coming out. Well, he's trying to move on me, so I honestly can just aim it myself. I should hit him quite consistently. There we go. That was a little close for comfort. I didn't realize how low we were on HP. This does not look like a bomb item. Range attacks to repeat. I mean, this is a range attack, right? Yeah. That's just better than what we have right now by a pretty significant margin. And that's white armor, so I'm just going to leave it on the ground. You might think I'm hoarding, but, like, you can legitimately sell items in this game, so, like... Booze or... I mean, we don't have a booze slot, so I think the armor is the right choice here. So many explosions! Oh, there he is. I was like, I didn't even know what was still alive. Plus 1 max armor. Nice. Yeah, that just goes on my character, so that's actually quite good. Don't really want to spend a bomb, because we're currently getting up to 25% bonus damage because of the amount of bombs we have. There's the Iron Maiden dungeon attack there. Plus strength, minus intelligence. I don't have a trait that I want to replace, so that's probably for the best. There we go. Plus dex. Yeah. 3 dex sounds really good. It's also attack speed on top of everything else, so... Pawn shop. I can, yeah, get rid of some of the shit in my inventory. I mean, this is always going to be better. The thing we got right there. Damage to dragons. Ironic. I don't actually do the fire ailment at any point. Blacksmith would not get us any benefits, technically. I was not aiming for a second there because I was more worried about staying alive. Lame. I keep not having enough keys. I know that I literally just spent the key a moment ago, but there's no way I could have known that it would have been in here. I need to get more keys. Is there any value in re-rolling the shop? I don't think there's a person that can ever sell me keys. Buy bombs, though. Is there a maximum value on this? Up to 100%. We'll get 21. 22. So that we have some bombs to spend. Should be double damage, right? Basically. Yeah, trigger your on-dropped bomb effects. So it really only triggers swiftness, but like it's also still explosion damage. Right? 1200. Oop, I didn't mean to drop it. 2100. Okay, it does. I was a little concerned there for a moment that it wasn't actually doing what I wanted to do. Those hearts are so close together that it's just much safer to try and dodge through them than try and thread the needle there. Her second phase makes me feel like her love is toxic. She only did that once. That's weird. We were about to take a hit there. I really hope that the constant explosions are not +1 evil. This would bring me up to +3. Each point of intelligence grants critical hit multiplier. On dash, do your taking hits. Are we cursed? We are. Does this have an attunement cost? So can I put this on? Take the evil? Okay. So I can hold that in my inventory, and if I manage to get up to 3 evil before the end of hell, then I can put it on to get a little bit more at the end. Since we have permanent booze effects, we're going to be taking the health here. And this is why I got more than 20 bombs, because we'll want to shatter this with a bomb. Frickin' fire breath worms, Jesus Christ. Glad I have the swiftness from the bomb dropped effect. Blowgun? Nah. Epic Armory? There's a chance. Rocket launcher? Yeah, that's explosion damage. It's only a +1 rocket launcher. But it has much higher scaling. And it's slightly slower. Oh my god, look at that though. Look at that though. That's so much preferable to fire with. Yeah, so that doesn't activate my that doesn't, you can't use the explosive weapons to blow up things that require bombs. That's what I'm trying to say. Very poorly. Pawn shop, get rid of this stuff. We want to get rid of the accordion. We'll hold on to the happy grenade launcher for now. Actually, hold on. I can do... That's +2 now. Tiny dancer. Movement speed. Let's see. Lightning and fire damage. Or protects you from being cursed. Don't really want any of those things. There's a obsidian chest mimic, though. What you doing? Okay. That's not too bad of an attack. I see how that could get bad fast, though. Weapon damage per upgrade level, and got the set bonus. Bomb damage and radius. Nice. Explosion damage and area radius. I think that's the 25% explosion damage is less, because this would be 40% already. But this gives me an increased radius. You know what? I don't think I need the radius because I have... If I was using the other weapon, the grenade launcher, I would probably keep the mining helmet on because the radius helps me aim. But the grenade launcher has a little bit of heat sinking on it, so... There'll still be more damage after one room. That is after I attune to it. So many explosions. So many explosions. Base speed. Attack speed's always weapons. Does base damage instead. Tally of 5 attacks. Mark the close range. Top end damage. Grant spinning blades. Nah. Blessed hammer. Alacrity. Ancestral spirits. Lucky hit. Cheap shot is not bad. It's not the best, but it's not bad. Let's go for rare. Man, I've had 2 very good gun runs in a row. Are guns just good? I guess technically we're learning more about the game, and we had a railgun last time. And I just kind of know now that, like, lower rarity weapons are kind of just worse, unfortunately. Despite how much fun some of them are. It's... Despite the fact that it has a scaling like Dark Souls, it doesn't actually have Dark Souls scaling. And by that I mean, in Dark Souls, one of the things that I like about it, Dark Souls, Elden Ring, all of those games, is that if there's a weapon you like for example, the starting knife in Dark Souls 1, because of the scaling on the weapon, that could very easily be your weapon for the rest of the game. Very easily. Like, there's literally no downfall for having that. Now, there are weapons in the game that do cooler things and do different things, but, like, the basic knife, fully upgraded, has fantastic death scaling and has a whole bunch of bleed on it. So there's no reason you can't finish the entire game with it, even though it is literally a starter weapon. So whenever I saw scaling, that's kind of how I thought this game was going to work. But the problem is that the rarity actually determines the scaling, so not like the upgrade level. So there are just worst weapons in this game. Increased damage for stamina, that'd be 30% increased damage. Adds invincibility duration after taking damage to the duration of your status effects. What? Adds your invincibility duration after taking damage to the duration of... Oh, okay. So my invincibility after damage right now is 2 seconds. So it would add 2 seconds to my status effects. Let's reroll. It's a guaranteed rare, so... I just want to see the word explosion. Show me the word explosion on something. Fire ball orbital that deals damage and inflicts burn. More damage of instrument weapons. Lucky hits do charm. We'll just take the rarest thing. Why are there 2 doors? The good shop and the law shop. Ooh. There's a good shop? Okay, so I don't know enough about this game. That says good shop. It doesn't say evil shop. It says good shop. So it seems to me like there's a good chance that if I went in there, I could only buy good things. I couldn't, like, do evil things in there. Which means I'm probably not going to be able to get the evil, because 3's not enough, right? Oh, 3 is enough. Well, since 3's enough to be actually considered evil, or do I have to be pure evil? I think I have to be pure evil. I'm pretty sure I have to be -4. So I'm gonna go this way. And we'll check that out in the future. Each point of dexterity grants chance to repeat attack. 21% chance to repeat attack. That's actually kind of cool, but it's a accessory. Gives +1 heart. I like that better than this. So now we are lawful. Which means that if we want to and we don't get the last point of evil, we can choose to go to the Shadow Realm. And we'll still get like a a completion kill for this. I mean, that's, of course, assuming that we get there and everything. That item stash. I don't want to spend my key. We're going to hold on to our key, okay? I know probably many people might have been shouting at me in the comments about that one this whole time. Actually, hold on. It's just very loud now with all the explosions. 3, 2, 1. Ah, there we go. I'm not an audiophile, but I do have a tendency to not like repeated loud noises. Or loud noises in general. One of the reasons why there's certain YouTubers that I like and certain ones that I don't like is because if a YouTuber shouts on a regular basis in their videos, it gets very annoying to me. And I might break that a little bit myself, because every once in a while I'll make a loud noise in response to something. But I try not to shout regularly. +3 strength is so good. I want you dead. Will you specifically die? Ugh. Okay, I think I took a hit from one of those arrows. Yeah, it went to my armor. Blacksmith. +3 strength. I saw you back here. You can't hide from me. Oh, that was pretty lucky that that timed out the way it did. Golden chest would require key. Technically, they both require key. Let's just roll them rooms real quick. Set item stash. Dexterity. I just noticed that this scales off of int. Oops. Let's take the strength for the level up. It's fine. Dexterity also gives me attack speed, so it's not like I wasted anything there. I could just get a bit more damage out of it if I start taking some int. Well, keep that in mind. 100% increased stats from strength, but gain no stats from dexterity or intelligence. Combat stats take damage. Every 5 hits, you get a top-end damage buff. Has to be in short range, though. Close range, right? Yeah, it has to be a close range. We'll take the war cry. Anything we want to reattune? No, I think we pretty much just like our weapons. Because this 20% is actually 20, 40, 60%, right? There. Guaranteed offhand or guaranteed helmets? I guess we'll go for the helmet because we can't wear the offhand no matter what. We do have a revive as well. Something to keep in mind. Where's your music? There it goes. You could like very easily overmove on that attack. Did he hit me? He did. A little bit of his hitbox hit me. Killed my suppression. This attack's pretty easy in phase 1, and then pretty hard in phase 2 because you can't stand still. Despite all these explosions, I don't actually do too much damage. I've definitely killed this guy way faster, plenty of times. As soon as I break his armor, oops, I didn't mean to switch weapons there. As soon as I break his armor, I am going to drop the dynamite. Oops, walked into that laser. Plenty of HP to spend, though. And stuff like that. Okay. I get why he says you super now. I actually didn't get that the first time. Guess we just didn't have enough information. Oh, come on, don't die. Well, I did die, technically, but I revived. Ugh. Damn. Yeah, I needed more damage there. I think technically the grenade launcher would have done more damage, but yeah. Triggered, non-triggered lucky hits trigger a elemental burst, doing fire and lightning damage. Movement speed while having a shrine effect, and the plus dexterity thing. I do not have any rerolls, so we'll take the fairy crown. Okay. I'm worried about doing this wrong. So I am going to look up if 3 evil is enough to be in hell. So give me a moment. Okay, so I did look it up. It is -4 to go there and succeed. So we are going to go to the Shadow Realm. Because the Shadow Realm will get us a full completion, and we won't be able to get that otherwise. Throws a flask or grants highest. Jeez. Jeez. Freaking hell. Yeah, we're not doing enough damage. Like, it's a lot easier to hit with this damage than it was with the other weapon, but it's just not doing enough. I don't think crit chance would help me that much. What's my current crit chance? Yeah, 3%. Not worth it. Now, the trait tome, though, might be impactful. Oh, come on. I hate those guys so much. I know you can just move to one side, but like the problem is that they'll spawn on opposite sides of a room from each other. Mana Forged Bolts is on spending mana. Places a trait of Holy Fire when an enemy takes radiant damage. Well, that neither of these literally do anything for me. Damn. I can't sell them either, so I'm just gonna leave them. Not gonna matter if I die. There we go. Snuck between those. There he is. Jeez, attack speed and +1 EXP. Critical multiplier, bottle of booze. We have permanent booze, so... Damn, it's wine. Come on. That's not what I needed. Soul Shop, please save me. Okay, well, that will get me my armor back. Chance of luck and curse are both 0. Enchant my weapon. Could help, maybe. I think we're gonna have to take this. Also gives me my +1 lawful, so I'm +4 now. Pure lawful. just in case I needed that. I don't actually remember if I needed it or not. I think I did. Need to get closer to him. There we go. Having a heat-sinking weapon really lets me focus on dodging, though. Man, we didn't even make it to the max level. Dang. Doesn't feel good. I'm stupid. I could have spent the souls to fully recover. That's don't cost me the run. Well, we have 3 hits against Arion. This is the guy that has the hands attack. I kept expecting Death to do this attack, and I was just like, where's this attack? But I forgot that it's Arion, not Death that does it. We'll switch to the grenade launcher real quick to see if it's actually more damage. Yeah, I don't think it is. Problem is that I miss all the time. Doesn't fire until it turns white. I made it through a full cycle of his easy mode. Not even risking the hitboxes, so... Oh, okay, didn't need to give my hands a rest for a second. Okay. That's phase 1. Jesus Christ. Ah! 1 hit. That's so much faster in this phase. Dang it, he teleported away just in time for me to miss my bomb. There's 2 hits. We're not making it through enough phases. I don't do enough damage. I'm about to very much learn Garyon. No choice. Okay, my bombs do a lot. Let's just spend bombs. Yep. I knew that was coming. Ah, jeez. I just didn't do enough damage. I was having to go through 2 full phases. And that's probably why I should leave the cinder levels alone for now. Anyways, this has been Tiny Rogues. I've been Areima, and I hope you guys have enjoyed the episode. If you guys have, feel free to leave a like, comment, and or subscribe. It keeps me going. Keeps me up at night, not knowing that all of you people who've managed to make it to 1 hour into the video have somehow not subscribed or liked or commented. Like, who does that? Anyways, hope you have a good day, and goodbye.